Hi, my name is Ryan Suppes, and I've created this personal goals video presentation for the Fort Hays State University Educational Leadership Program. In this presentation, I'll be going over some information about me, my educational background, my personal goals over the next 10 years and beyond, and my professional goals for the next 10 years and beyond, and also go over why I chose Fort Hays State University and some of the expectations I have for the program. Starting off a little bit about me, I've got three kids, 19-year-old, 17-year-old, and 11-year-old. My daughter, the oldest daughter, is in the nursing program, getting ready to start with Kansas University. My middle child, Mackenzie, she is interested in becoming a teacher, and my son, he's a fifth grader at Sedgwick Public Schools. And then I've got my two beautiful dogs, the Corgi and the Peekabon. Something about me and my family, we love to travel. We've done a lot of traveling since my wife and I met, and we still travel today. And of course, that was about 20 some years ago when we met. Um, we love to go on cruises, we love camping, we love weekend trips, day trips, pretty much any kind of traveling. Um, and then obviously I'm a Sedgwick Cardinal. I've worked at Sedgwick Public Schools for just a bit over 6 years now. Some of my education background. Um, my first experience with education was after high school. Well, secondary education was Pratt High School, and then I went to Pratt Community College. At the time in 1995, they didn't have an extensive computer program. Um, at many colleges like Pratt Community College, they had maybe Word, Excel, learning how to use those different applications. So there wasn't a lot out there. That was my first love, was IT. I wanted to get into that pretty heavy. So I basically, kind of forged my own path in that. Um, my next stop was Sterling University. That was many years later. Uh, we're talking from 1995 all the way to 2017 is when I got into education next. My wife kind of spurred that movement for me back into education. Uh, at Sterling Education, I joined their student teacher education program, and my main major was in history. From there, I went to back to school again, pretty much immediately to Colorado State University, and got an additional bachelor's in organizational leadership and project management. From there, I continued on and got my master's in IT management and cybersecurity. Uh, then I'm pretty much here today for Hays State University. Some of my personal goals for the next 1 to 5 years, uh, some these are pretty personal. One of them is that I'd love to become a better listener. I believe some of the smartest people on this planet aren't people that have a lot to say. They're people that uh, learn by listening and you know just growing personally in that way. I think listening is a huge thing that a lot of people just don't do as much as they should. There's a lot of personal goals. I'd like to become a little more healthier. I would go on walks more, be a little bit more active. In the next 6 to 10 years, some of my personal goals are to uh, maybe move closer to my job. I've been driving 45 minutes each way for the last 6 years. So that's maybe something I could work on. Personal goals as a family over the next 6 to 10 years. In the next 6 years, we should have our house paid off, which is a huge accomplishment. Having your house paid off by the time you turn 60 is just a great accomplishment. So in the next 6 to 10 years, becoming fiscally responsible and getting rid of a lot of bills, paying off cars, our house. 10 years and beyond, I'd like to focus a little bit more on doing more traveling. Professional goals. My professional goals over the next 1 to 5 years are pretty basic. You know, getting my professional life a little more organized, excelling at the job that I'm doing, um, you know, looking into becoming like a building assistant principal or something like that. In the next 6 to 10 years, probably 4, 6, taking a principal job at a middle school or a high school. Um, and in the 10-year range and then beyond, some of my professional goals are to become a principal, not just an assistant principal, and then continue my education a little bit more, maybe moving into district leadership. Why did I choose Fort Hays State University? Uh, Crazy enough, I have been looking into this program for a while. I looked into it at different universities, and I had a conversation uh, at a school improvement team meeting with Sue Gibbons. Uh, she recommended Doc Moody in this program, and she said not only is it affordable, but it's a terrific flowing program that is just terrific. It's good for people that have a full time job and a career in place, and she highly recommended the program. The cost next, it was definitely affordable. It's something that wouldn't break the bank, and having 3 kids and a full on career, it's not something that I can spend thousands of dollars a month on. The program is completely online. That was a huge benefit. It just works out for me a lot better. The time frame, it's something that I could do in about a year. There's other people that are able to squeeze this out and do it in 6 months. I don't know if it can be done less, but I'm sure people have tried. Um, I can't do this program and make it last 2 or 3 years. I can't do it in under a year because of my career and family. But I think this program just kind of hits a sweet spot. My expectations out of this program, um, I the biggest one is going to be personal growth. Uh, it's allowing me to get that leadership experience and start my path down that part of my career. It also allows me to develop my professional my professional career a little bit further. It gives me a little bit more purpose. I know, I'm currently in a you know I'm no longer currently in a teaching position. I'm in a director position, which honestly, being a director, I'm still teaching. Uh, but it helps me with, I don't know, being a valued member of the administration team. That's pretty much it. I want to thank Dr. Moody for helping me get it going on this program, and Fort Hays State University for offering it. Thank you.